getting underway. The Gators will kick this away to get us going. Try to make a play from deep in his end zone. To be tackled at the 21. That's good work by the coverage team. Here comes a handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. And now the running back's got it again. They'll tackle him right at the 25-yard line. So an early season test for both teams, a top 25 matchup. Both trying to get off to a quick start here, Kirk, and set the tone for the rest of this one.
Well, that's the beauty of these matchups early in the year. You're either going to come out fast or fall flat, and one of these teams will experience the latter. This game is crucial to kick-starting your team in the right direction for the season. These kind of games create that type of momentum that they can carry with them on a week-to-week basis.
And there's the handoff. As the first down is still going. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
Boy, when you can rip off a huge gain like that on a touch pass, it forces the defense to be more cognizant of the pre-snap motion to the edges. Now the pre-snap motion calls should keep that second-level defenders guessing.
Talking about quickness, that play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The shotgun handoff here. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the 37. The Canes come to the line in a hurry-up.
Good job up front by this offensive line and good hard running for this Miami Hurricane back. He's doing everything he can to live up to the long legacy that the Canes have at this running back position.
Important second down play coming up. The back's got it. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Here comes the 8th play of the opening drive, but now it's third down. They'll change the pre-snap look now. On third down, he drops to throw. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
So on fourth down now, out comes the field goal unit. This will be about a 53-yard attempt. Let's see if he can get it there. And it sails right through the middle of the uprights. Solid kick. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. all alone in the backfield. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball is incomplete. An aggressive deep shot on first down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. See if the coach tries it again later, maybe in the second half.
And this pass is caught.
Well, it's a big risk to play man-to-man coverage by this defense, and this time they get caught. Great timing between the quarterback and his receiver. You can see what can happen when that timing is right. Big things can happen.
20 play called on 3rd and short. Good enough for first down yardage. Kirk, all these players aware, if you can make your mark, if you can make a special moment in this kind of rivalry game, that's just remembered forever.
Chris, that's so true. I mean, I played in the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry, and unfortunately, Desmond Howard had his moment where he returned the punt. We're still talking about the pose. So it's a huge opportunity for these players, but I also think the players that press, the players that try to make plays, that try to have that moment, I think that can backfire. I think you have to let the game come to you, control those emotions, and find out if you can just go out there and eventually have that moment, but let it come to you. And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Man, I was hoping he'd be able to hold on to that football. That would have been a big play there on 3rd down. Now, big decision coming up here on 4th.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. Muscles past the defender. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So here's the first play of the drive. They're set up at the 43. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. Tackle made after a big gain all the way to the 36. The Hurricanes hustle to the line to run the hurry up.
Look at this, Chris. After that big gain and a first down, they're already at the line of scrimmage, ready to get this up-tempo offense cranking.
Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. They go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That's reeled in. It's Turner. He's not going to get the first down. It's 4th down now. And the Canes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
They bring him down after a short gain there. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Good throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Kirk, as we take a break for the quarter here, it's Miami in front. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. They've flipped ends of the field. We're ready now for the second period. So here we go, an exciting start to the quarter as the offense sets up with a 1st and goal. From the shotgun, drops back. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Well, nobody's open. You can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it into coverage in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on 1st down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. And off inside, looking for the touchdown. He's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back.
It's a nice play by this defense, and now you're thinking about 3rd down and goal from around the 5-yard line. You got a real shot to come up with a stop here. Whether they run it or throw it, you get a stop here, maybe you hold them to 3 points.
He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal.
Pace, 27, jump.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Trying to throw for it on 3rd and goal. Pressured and dropped back at the 8-yard line.
Chris, 3rd down here, they throw the football, which I have no problem with down inside his 10-yard line. But the big thing is the quarterback has got to do a better job working through his progressions to give himself a chance. The last thing he wants to do is take a sack, and now they're facing 4th down. Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Then they come up with something here. Catch hauled in here over the middle. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
Simple pitch and catch on the drag route. Quarterbacks love these routes because they're short throws. Those yards after the catch kind of pad your stats.
A completion makes it 2nd and short. Quarterback drops back. Moves out of the pocket. Quarterback looking to scramble. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
Boy, this defense, everything you want from them they do here except contain the quarterback. Nobody's open downfield. They pressure the quarterback. The only problem is they can't keep him short of the 1st down marker.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. And looking to throw now on 1st down. A deep shot right down the middle. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
Big shot downfield here early in the game. Couldn't quite connect, but even on an incompletion, these deep shots do a good job of keeping those safeties back and can open up other aspects of this offense.
Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Tackle made after a short return, but the pick ends that threat.
Love to see defensive backs who are able to locate the football and break on the ball and be able to go up and make a clean interception. Great play here.
And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. The last possession, they had to settle for a chip shot field goal. Can they find the end zone this time out? Looking for the wideout. Catch made in space. Look out. They bring them down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Off the play fake on 1st down. On the move now. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
I love that this guy's not willing to just give up on plays. You know, he's got enough athletic ability to give you some positive yards in the run game, and he's able to do that right here.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a designed run. Second effort, their defense cannot stop him short of the marker. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. The Canes line up with a 1st and goal.
Get set, get set.
Here's a handoff on 1st and goal. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
Interesting choice here on the goal line. 5 wide receivers on 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The Hurricanes looking to crank up the tempo a bit. And now the defense will call a timeout here to make an adjustment on their side before this crucial play. Here we go, back in the red zone. 0 for 2 scoring touchdowns here so far, and it's 3rd and goal. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Third down and goal. Crucial play coming up. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Boy, it's 3rd and goal, Chris, and they decide to throw for it. Nowhere to go with the football. The defense comes up with this big sack. And as an offensive coordinator, I don't think it's a bad call at all, but you got to put more pressure on this quarterback to make quicker decisions to get the ball out of his hands much quicker.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. And it's incomplete. Even in a 1st down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Boy, that pass rush got in there in a hurry. Great job by this defense of disrupting the rhythm and timing between the quarterback and the receivers.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Deep shot to the left side. It's caught, but out of bounds, so incomplete.
That ball just seemed to sail on. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch in bounds, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Tough situation with the offense. 3rd and long from their 25. Let's see if the defense brings some heat here. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the 1st down. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. It's the 2-minute timeout. This offense running out of time to cut into this lead before the break. The Gators starting a new series here on 1st and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Catch made on the out route. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
That's a first down for the offense.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. Looking to throw it again. A deep shot to the left side. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Big shot here early in the game by the offense, but man, you got to give the defense a lot of credit. Not surprised at all or caught off guard by this aggressive chance by this offense in good position to take that throw away.
Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. And it's hauled in way downfield. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Launching one to the end zone. Tremendous protection. There was bound to be somebody open. Touchdown, Florida. And they get set now to try the PAT.
And this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility. Pulls it in and gets 6.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown.
Miami 9, Florida 7.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. They'll run it here. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. The Canes will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. It's an out route. The catch made. Ball carrier heads out of bounds, but the pickup is good enough to move the chains. 1st down.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a 1st down. Offense in hurry-up mode. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Bringing pressure. Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's not going to bring out 3rd down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
Quarterback making some changes at the line. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield.
Well, it's 3rd down. The defense knows he's going to get the ball. You still can't stop the quarterback finding this receiver to be able to pick up another 1st down for this offense.
From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Catch made on the out route. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. He escapes the pocket. Heavy pressure. He lets it go. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching.
There we go. The defense is able to finally get some pressure on this guy. That's one way to slow him down. He has had one heck of a drive, but this time, give the defense some credit for getting after him.
Knocks that one right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? First down, looking to throw the ball. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good positive yards here and continue to just keep this drive alive.
So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Contact as he threw it. And it's incomplete. Just 5 seconds left on the clock now.
Well, the name of the game for this defense is to pressure this quarterback as often as you can, and that's exactly what they've been able to do here in this first half. It looks like they've got him rattled a bit, as that pass should have been his 2nd interception in the first half alone.
Here's the handoff. And he stopped very close to the marker. Looks like it's going to be 4th down and inches. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. 4th down. He's throwing for it. On the move now. Looking for a receiver deep middle. And the pass ball is incomplete. No time left on the first half clock. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Kicking it deep to begin the second half. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Hoping to click here at the beginning of the 3rd quarter, trying to make up this deficit. He escapes the pocket. Pass is incomplete. The defense affecting the quarterback with pressure there.
And I am so impressed with the athletic ability and speed of this defense. Quarterback does a pretty good job of keeping the play alive, scrambling off to his right. But that defensive speed and their aggressive nature get to him.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Contact as he let the ball go. And it's incomplete. Trying to lob the ball up there, but doesn't connect.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Looking to scramble. Deep throw across his body to the left. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks loose at the 40. Could take it all the way. He steps out of bounds. A solid return and a great play to set up his offense here.
love this quarterback's athletic ability and the way he can create and improvise. Unfortunately here, he just didn't locate the defender when he throws the interception.
Quick throw misses his mark there, incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
Wow, they get positive yards here, but you have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Important third down play coming up. And the runner takes off to his right. And they convert on third down, moving the football to the 35.
Boy, Chris, to me, the defense looks like they're dropping back in zone coverage, worried about a pass play here on third down. Instead, the offense elects to run the ball, catches them off guard, and it's good enough for a first down.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Second down play coming up for this offense.
Here we go, here we go.
And on the carry, he's heading left. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. That run sets up a critical third down play. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. On third down, he drops to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Delivers quickly to the left side. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the stop, but it'll be first and 10 now from the 18.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the first down.
Cooler 18. Cooler 18. Cookie.
On first down, it's play action. Throws to the tight end. He makes the grab. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
414 satellite. 414 satellite.
Now someone moved this a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Second down after that previous play. Looking for 6. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Miami.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And the PAT is good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. On the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Looking for his big tight end. Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. And he's down right there, but it's enough for a first down.
Okay, here they go. Big first down, good pickup, and they are off and running.
First down, looking to throw the football. On the move now. Quarterback gets down to avoid the tackle.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the third option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, of which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking for a man deep on the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, in case you're counting at home, that was nearly his 3rd interception of the game. That offensive staff has either got to give this quarterback some easy passes to build his confidence up, or they need to make a change, bring the other guy in. He's just reckless out there so far today.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. He's looking deep again. That's the 3rd pick tonight thrown by this QB. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Chris, that's back-to-back drives now that this offense has thrown interceptions. They've got to be able to regroup on the sideline, adjust their schemes, maybe their personnel groupings and formations, try to find a new way to attack, because right now, this isn't working.
Watch the spin move. Brought down, but broke a tackle to produce a solid gain there.
You know, a lot of times these types of plays either go for nothing or they can go for a huge chunk of yards. Here they do a nice job of getting it to the outside, turning it upfield, and ended up getting a nice gain out of it.
Just runs through a man, a mismatch. They get him down, but the gain moves the ball to the +40.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. He's going to take off. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
221 away. 221 away.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. And that's just thrown away. I don't think he's going to get away with that. Yeah, here comes the flag. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. This time it's complete. And they'll get him down that time.
But Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
Looking for a receiver. Grabbed by the receiver. He goes down, but the important thing, it's enough to move the sticks and a fresh set of downs. And the Canes have 1st and 10 here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Moves out of the pocket. Under pressure, just lets it go. And he just throws the ball away there and lives to play another down. That's a smart choice on 1st down.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Looking to chuck it again. Quick throw to the left. But it's incomplete. They miss an opportunity, and now it's 4th down.
Chris, you get this deep into an opponent's side of the field and come away with 3 instead of 6, and man, it is a letdown. That's certainly not what they're looking for here on 3rd and long from inside the red zone.
So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Snap, the hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. Breaking free at the 35. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35. The Gators come to the line to run the hurry up.
The offense comes up with a huge gain. It looks like they're going to go up-tempo. Keep this momentum going and keep the defense as much as you can on their heels.
Second down play. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. But they don't connect. It's incomplete, and it brings up 4th down.
Well, the quarterback was noticeably hurried on that play. Great pass rushes don't have to get to the quarterback to affect the play. That was a great example of it there.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And he fields it at the 15. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. Set up at the 26 for the first play of this drive. Off the play fake, looking to throw. On the move now. He's going to take off here. And he'll step out of bounds after a solid gain on that run.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
And they bring him down, but that's enough for a first down as the clock runs down here in the 3rd quarter. Notice how the balance of this passing game has been on display here. A whole bunch of guys getting involved catching passes. That's tough to stop. And now entering the final period of play, is there an epic comeback in store? We're going to find out. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play.
When you can run it like this with a late lead and the defense knows it's coming, that's a clear sign the offense has done its job. This defense is worn down at this point, and closing the game out should be pretty routine if they can keep this up.
Second down play coming up. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. He escapes the pocket. Deep throw, looking back to the right side. Makes the catch for a huge gain right near the sideline.
Man, they're already up big in this game, and now they're taking shots downfield. They're just looking to pour it on right now. Still throwing the football, and vertical shots to boot.
The Canes will try to keep this drive moving. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Caught by the back behind the line of scrimmage. Zero running around, stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Boy, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Run down at the 3-yard line, but this offense now has a first down and goal right there. A Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And we're able to get him down. The Hurricanes looking to run some tempo here.
Brings up second and goal.
Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Touchdown, Canes. They continue to roll up the score. Well, the energy really building now. If they're not careful, this could get ugly.
Chris, this offense has been impressive the entire game. One of the great things about rivalry games is you'll never forget this kind of performance.
They're set now to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to clear it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. Offense retakes the field. They were forced to punt it away last time, so let's see if they can get clicking in this possession. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30, still on his feet. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big game.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where play...
Deep shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out dropped what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Nobody open downfield. He just throws it away.
Boy, this defensive plan has been masterful today for this defensive coordinator. Good job of attacking the quarterback, whether he's inside the pocket, chasing him to the outside. On the back end, they are locked into tight coverage, not giving his quarterback any options at all. It's no wonder they're winning by so much here in the fourth quarter.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. First down from the 15. And the Gators will line up on 1st and 10. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. Makes the grab. Can he get there? Forced out of bounds, but a nice gain there. And the offense will have a 1st and goal. On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Defense expecting to run all the way. They stop him short of the goal line.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
Offense facing 2nd and goal. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. And it falls incomplete.
Well, the passing game just hasn't been consistent today. It's plain and simple. They might not quite be out of it yet, but they have to start connecting soon or this one will be over.
They need a touchdown here. Down big in the 4th quarter. 3rd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Stopped right there at the line. No gain.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
Looking for a man. And he will score. Touchdown, Gators.
Man, that's his 2nd touchdown today. This guy's winning every one-on-one matchup this defense provides. Great job by the quarterback putting the ball where his guy can make a play on it, and he's got 2 on the board.
What did they got cooked up for this 2-point conversion attempt? From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Incomplete. That should have been caught. That's on the receiver.
That keeps the score. Miami 29, Florida 13.
Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. To be tackled at the 21, that's good work by the coverage team. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Really excellent possession last time. He mixed the run and pass, kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. Gets loose. He's looking deep down the middle. It's dropped. Would have been a big play, but he could not hold on. Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 now from the 21.
Just a great job overall by this defense. They had him surrounded. In fact, I'm surprised with that kind of pressure, they weren't able to come up with a sack. Now, give a little bit of credit to the quarterback for his ability to escape that pressure. But, boy, if you're this defense, you can come up with more plays like that. It's going to be a great day for you.
How aggressive do you get on 1st and 10? Quarterback adjusting now to the defense. Play action here on 1st down. Looking deep downfield to the left. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Breaks into the clear. Touchdown, Hurricanes. And the route is on.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. Desperate times here. They need points, and they have to score quickly. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
And how about the job by this defense? I mean, we really expected this offense to be able to come into this game, put up big yards and a lot of points. And here we are in the 4th quarter. Collectively, they don't even have 200 yards total offense, and they just seem to be out of sync. Give all the credit to the defensive coordinator and those defensive players and the way they're putting this pressure on this quarterback and this offense.
They pick up the first on the ground, fighting him off. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle. The Gators come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Looking for a late deep shot. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Look out, he's in the clear. And they'll finally bring him down after a huge return. The defense doesn't just get the takeaway, they set the offense up in great field position.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute, and the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Miami.
That is a great job here by this offense, taking advantage of a big opportunity provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Florida, 13.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looking deep for late game heroics. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. Tackled all the way down to the 25-yard line. Suddenly, they're in great position to get points.
That's a 1st down for the offense.
Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. The pocket breaking down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get.
And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. He can go. Touchdown, Canes. A huge defensive score.
Great job here by the defense coming up with yet another play. Boy, they are just pouring it on today, dominating in every phase.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. And he'll make it into the end zone to increase the lead even more.
Ooh, that was a gamble by the offensive coordinator and head coach. But it's fun to see a coaching staff believe in their guys, right? To be able to execute on a play no matter what can really galvanize a sideline and an offensive unit with decisions like that.
And they stop him at the 11. Not good field position to start the drive. First down, looking to throw the ball. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. That's a big hit at the end, but they need a fresh set of downs. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. First down, looking to throw the football. And they get the completion.
You know, it's a nice completion, but it's kind of another short gain. The defense is keeping everything in front. I think the offense coordinator's got to find a way to take some vertical shots to get some chunk plays.
Going for his running back. It's an out route, the catch made. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Gators will have 1st and 10 here.
29 Philly.
Wants to throw it. Looking to scramble. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it.
They're trailing by this much in the 4th quarter. The defense playing smart. They know you've got to take some deeper shots. To get back in this game with a big play, and the margin of error for this quarterback shrinks with every pass attempt.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? And he'll set up to throw. Looking for his back. This time a completion. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain.
Man, with that completion right there, this quarterback now has gone over 300 yards in this game. What a day.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that 1st down completion. Looking for a man deep down the middle. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. They finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Well, that interception really about cost him the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in and down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
In the first play of the drive now from the 25. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Off the play fake on 1st down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in way downfield. They bring him down, but that is a crucial first down. They could just run out the clock in victory formation now. The offense knocking on the door with a first and goal. Dropping back, it's Carr. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Look, coaches love to see a football team that doesn't get caught up in the scoreboard. They're just out executing and doing what needs to be done. That's what we're seeing from this offense. Yeah, they continue to put points on the board and they're pulling away. I just love to see the execution, how they're going about their business.
This was a case of a higher-ranked, respected team that came in here and handled business. Did what we expected them to do, Kirk, but they did it with impressive focus and execution.
Man, you said it. These guys just seem